Howdy y'all. So today I want to share a video about water filtration, what kind of water system that I got going on. And this is by no means anything extravagant. So being that I am a minimalist and I am a prepper, this is what I have found to work for me. Now you can never have enough water. It is what it is. We need water to live, to survive, to clean, to bathe, to cook, etc., etc., etc. You can never have enough water. But being that I have a limited amount of space, this is what I do, you guys, and this is my system. And I do the best that I can with what I have, but this is what I do. So let me turn the camera around and show you. All right. This is pretty much what I do. I refill. I buy bottles that are the shape, the size, the material that I think will work for me. And I just keep refilling it. So that's what I do. I know these smart bottles, they're refilled. I need to go get some more water. But this is what I typically do. You find this for about $1 or less. These are pricey, so I don't buy them very often, but when I do, I refill them. And I don't keep too many, but I definitely keep 2 for my bug out bag, which is right here. And I'll have a video coming up showing you what I have in my bug out bag. But I wanted to share my system. I have recently purchased a 3-gallon jug of water, and I will show you that in just a sec. And I'll also show you my water filter. So hold on. So I keep it in here. I took it out of the package and I put it in this. And I'm just repurposing, recycling things that I have. And that keeps it more minimal as well. But this is what it came with. And this is the Sawyer setup. Little Sawyer filter. And this, without the hair tie, I put that together. But basically this is a pouch. This is a pouch, a straw, a syringe, and the actual filter. So it's the Sawyer. This is, I believe, the Sawyer Mini. I think there's a bigger one, but this is about 20 bucks. And it filters a ton of gallons of water. Lots of them. Lots of gallons of water. And what is cool is this pouch it came with, I believe it has some instructions on there. Here we go. So this is what it is. The backwashing and storage. But it's a squeeze little pouch. So if you find a stream, if you find a puddle, if you find anything like that, you can always get the water, put it in here, and then you attach this part of the filter to here. And all you're going to do is, pop this open and then start squeezing the dirty water. Goes through your filter and you put it into any container. So I can put it here. I can put it here. I can put it directly in a mug, whatever happens to be, whatever container you can hold, you can do that. I also like to do is I like to use these smart water bottles because it fits perfectly here and it's sturdy. It's got a nice good sized lid. The bottle is pretty sturdy, but I like to use these bottles because it actually fits very well. It's a great combination. And same thing, you're just going to squeeze it out. So I find that to be the best. I can even squeeze this directly into my mouth. Just squeeze. But I really like these bottles. They're really, really sturdy. So that's basically what I have, you guys, for my water system. For my bug out bag, I keep 2. I have a pouch on either side, and that will always stay with my bug out bag. From time to time, I'll drink the water that's in there, and then clean the containers and then refill them and then set them back there for a bug out emergency. But this is what I have here. One thing I really like to use is these taller containers versus the ones that have the little handle like a milk jug. These taller ones fit more water. So when you go and refill at the biggest chain that we have is Walmart, right? So you go fill it up, they'll charge you for a whole gallon. The other jugs that I'm talking about that look like the gallon jugs of milk with the little handle, they're shorter and they don't fit as much liquid. That's why I like to get these taller ones. Even though it says 1 gallon, it says 1 gallon on the other ones, but somehow, some way, this one fits more water in there. So that's what I get. And the reason I get the gallon jugs and these taller 1 liter, 1 quart, I should say, 1 quart bottles is because they're easier to handle. They're easier for me to carry. And the 5-gallon jugs, I can lift it, I can move it, but I can't carry it for too long. So it's a lot of weight for me. So I stick to the 1 gallons. But now let me show you what I have. All right, y'all. So this is what I have recently purchased. And it is a 3-gallon. So 3-gallon is more manageable for me anyway. If you can carry something bigger for a longer period of time, then by all means do that. But I think this is like the maximum that I want to be lugging around. Preferably 1 gallons and smaller is what's handy. But having too many smaller bottles, it takes up too much room. They wobble everywhere, not enough water comparing. So for me, the perfect middle ground is the 1-gallon jugs. And for a bit more storage, I have the 3-gallon. For my bug out bags, I have the individual 1 liter, 1 quart ones. And so size matters. Anyhow, my preferred is the 1 gallon and then these tall bottles. And now I have added a little bit bigger of a 3-gallon. Way back in the day, I would have a 5-gallon, a few 5 gallons, but that was for my home base. And now I just find it easier to carry this around, and I just make it work for me. So yeah, you guys, I'm just sharing what works for me, what it is a minimal system that I recommend. And this is actually very affordable, although these have gone up in price. They're about $10 now for these 3-gallon jugs. And that's about $20, give or take, depends where you purchase it. And then just refill and refill and reuse and refill, guys. Like when you have a small space and you don't have a lot of room to put hundreds of thousands of gallons of jugs and bins and everything in water, you have to do what you have to do and work with what you can. And this is a small setup here that I can work with. I have a few more of these 1 gallon because I just love them. You can like stash them in any little corner and they work great. And it's a whole gallon, which is recommended for the day, even though I think you need more than that per day. But minimum, we should at least have that each day for several days. And then within those several days, if not before, you should know where to collect water before then. But if not, at least it gives you some time to kind of scavenge around the area that you happen to be in and find your water source and be able to at least have some kind of filter. There's so many ways of filtering, but this is what I found to be the easiest, the best for me. And it's quick, it's instant. You have water, it goes through the filter, and you have fresh, clean water. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. And like I said, I'm a minimalist and I don't have room to be storing huge containers of thousands and hundreds of thousands of gallons of water. But this is what I can do, and I just keep refilling and making sure that I am prepped up as much as I can. But anyhow, thanks for watching. Bye, guys.